Hello, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone... Okay, I'm back everyone, and what I'm doing right now is warming up this butter, and I have a little oil in the pan, a little spray oil. And I'm going to go ahead and drop these onions in. And I used to think the trick to getting onions to caramelize was using a lot of oil, but I learned it's water. So once this butter melts down, I'm going to add a little bit of water in here, and I'll keep bringing you back through this process to show you how the caramelization comes along, if I'm saying that right. Okay, we're going to wait on this butter, and then I'll add some water. And then the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and work on the steaks to get them seasoned so that once these onions are caramelized, it can go ahead and go in the oven. And I will let you know that my oven is already preheated to 350 degrees, because when you see the steaks, the size of them, you'll see that I just want to kind of cook them low and slow. Okay, I'll be back when this butter is done melting. Okay, I want you to see I'm going to go ahead and stick these potatoes in the oven so that they can start baking. Okay, as you can see, the butter has melted. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little water to the pan so that the onions can start caramelizing. Okay, I'll bring you back to show you what it's looking like. But right now, let's go ahead and start working on seasoning the steaks. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what's going on today. It's like I'm losing my train of thought, or the words are not coming out right. Okay, I'll be right back with the steaks. Okay, I'm back, and as you can see, I have the steaks right here that I'm getting ready to season. I've already sprayed this pan with some pan spray. I'm gonna drop some dollops of butter. This is unsalted butter around the side, because these are gonna go in the oven, and I'm only gonna season these steaks with soul food seasoning, because I mainly want to focus on the caramelized onions that's going to be on top, on that taste. And I'll show you what those are looking like in just a minute. Okay, so I've washed my hands, and next what we're going to do is just season our steaks on both sides. And like I said, this is just some soul food seasoning. And I'm not going to focus too heavy on the seasoning, because it's the caramelized onion taste that I really want. Okay, now we're just going to turn these over and do the same thing to the other side. And remember, I have already washed my hands. Now, I don't know if you all can see how thick these steaks are, but this is one reason I want to cook them on 350 on low and slow, because they're pretty thick. And for me, I like my steaks well done, but I still don't want them to be too hard, so I think 350 will be a perfect temperature. Okay, I'm going to season this last one. Okay, now we're going to do is just let these sit until the onions are through caramelizing. And I'll take you now to let you see what those are looking like. Okay, I'm back, to show you what the onions are looking like. And eventually this water is just gonna disappear, soak up, or whatever you want to call it. Now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and cut these onions up a little bit so I can speed up the process. Right now I have it on a little bit close to medium high, so I'm just going to turn it up a little bit more, and I'll be back when these start turning brown. Okay, I'm back, As you can see, the onions are starting to turn brown. So what I'm about to do now is add a little bit more water because I want these good and caramelized. That's going to make a big difference in that flavor on that steak for me. And remember, this water will evaporate. And you see how that water's turning brown? Okay, and so I'm going to let this go for a few more minutes until it gets to the, let me put just a little bit more water, caramelization that I want it to be. And then we'll take these and top the steak with it. And then we'll go ahead and make these blackberry cobbler biscuits, and we'll be done. Okay, you all, I just wanted to bring you in the pot to show you the onions as how they look when they're caramelizing. And I'll give them a quick stir so you can see. That water is everything in getting these onions caramelized. Okay, I'll be back when it's time to take these out. Okay, you all, I'm back, and as you can see, my onions are caramelized, and this is where I need them to be. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take these onions and we're going to pour them on top of the steak. Okay, you all, I'm back, and as you can see, here's the steak. Now, all I'm going to do is just pour these onions on top. And after I get them in, I'm going to spread them out. And you all, I have scraped my fingernails up against cabinets, walls, everything. So please pardon them. Okay. And now I'm just going to spread these onions like this. And I'm going to put this in the oven on 350 on the top rack. I'll be back so we can go ahead and make the blackberry cobbler biscuits, and we'll be done. Okay, this is what it's looking like before it goes into the oven. Okay, you all, I'm back, and I popped the can of biscuits. So the first thing I'm going to do is, you know what, hang on, I need to butter the bottom of this pan. Okay, you all, I'm back, and I have buttered this pan. So the first thing I'm going to do is put the biscuits on here. And these are butter biscuits. You all only bought 1 pack of blackberries, so we're going to just see how many biscuits they'll make. Okay. And no worries, I have washed my hands. Okay, we're going to get one more biscuit in here because biscuits like to touch. They like to be side by side. I don't know why, but they do. Okay, I'll be right back so that we can make the indentions for the blackberries. Okay, you all, so all I'm going to do is make a little indention in the middle of these biscuits so that we'll be able to lay our blackberry sauce on top of it. Okay, you all, I'm going to go ahead and finish putting these indentions, and I'll be back so we can make the blackberry cobbler sauce. Okay, you all, I'm back, and we're about to make this blackberry topping. Okay, I have 1 container of blackberries that I'm putting in here. I have a 1/3 cup of sugar. Let me get a spoon so I can get all of this out. I also have some butter on here. I'm doing about 3 tablespoons of butter. Okay. I have another tablespoon of butter right here. I don't know why I'm gonna have to get this little piece of butter off of here. Okay. We have 1 teaspoon of cornstarch going in here. And I'm also going to do just a dash of lemon juice. Okay. And I'm just going to cook this until the butter and the sugar melts and the cornstarch all comes together. And this is what we're going to use to top our blackberry cobbler off. Okay, you all, I'm going to let this cook down, and I'll bring you back to let you see the process. But I also want to taste it once it's cooked down, just to make sure it's sweet enough. Then once we have finished up the blackberry cobbler topping, we will then also make powdered sugar. We'll put the biscuits in the oven, and we'll make powdered sugar while the biscuits are in the oven. Okay, I'll be back to show you how this cooks. Okay, you all, I just wanted to come in and stir it up a little bit and let you all see what it's looking like. Like some purple goodness. Okay, you all, I'll be back as this gets blended together more. Okay, you all, I just wanted to bring you down in the pot of blackberries so that you can see what it's looking like. And remember, this is going to be the blackberry cobbler topping for our biscuits. Okay, you all, can you see what it's looking like now? It's coming together quite nicely. And all I'm doing is waiting on all of the sugar to melt out, and then I'll taste it, and then we'll top the biscuits. Okay, you all, so it is done. Now we're gonna take this blackberry cobbler juice, can y'all see that, and put it on top of the biscuits. And it tastes really good. You can taste the sugar and you can taste the lemon. Okay, I'll be back so we can go ahead and top our biscuits and get those in the oven. Okay, you all, I'm back, and this is the blackberry cobbler topping. Remember, I told you I only purchased 1 pack. So we'll just see 1 pack of blueberries, how far this goes around. I mean blackberries. I don't know why I want to keep calling them blueberries. Blackberries, 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 you all. And the last thing we're going to have to do after this is make the icing to go on top of these. And remember, these are blackberry biscuits, but they're like the Bojangles blueberry cobbler biscuits, only they're blackberry cobbler. And y'all, I think I'm going to take some of this juice. Okay, I was able to top all the ones I have. But then I think it has enough juice. I'm just going to, like that. Okay, you all we have to do now is put these in the oven. I'm going to hold it up and let you see what it looks like. Can you all see that? Okay, blackberry cobbler biscuits. So now they're going in the oven, and then we're going to work on our glaze. Okay, you all, while I'm in the oven, I just wanted you to see what these steaks are looking like. Caramelized onion steaks. And here are the blackberry cobbler biscuits going in the oven now. I'll be right back so that we can make the glaze. Okay, you all, I'm back, and the last thing we have to do is make this glaze. So I have 2 cups of powdered sugar in this bowl, Next, we're going to also add a teaspoon of vanilla. And we're going to add 4 tablespoons of milk. And then we're going to whisk. And that'll be it. 1, 2. Okay. Let me rinse my whisk off. So we can, get this glaze together. And I'll be checking on my biscuits in just a minute because they ought to be close to being done. Hope y'all can see this. So we're just going to whisk this together. That's it. Whisk it until the sugar dissolves. The powdered sugar. And it has a little brown tint, and that's from the vanilla. And remember, this is what we're using to top our Blackberry Cobbler biscuits. Okay, you all, I think that this is a nice consistency. Okay, I'll be back when the biscuits are done. Okay, you all, we also have some sauteed zucchini and squash with Slap Your Mama seasoning. Don't that look good? Okay, you all, these are the finished Blackberry Cobbler biscuits. Now I'm going to take this camera down so you can see what they look like up close. Now, you all, the next thing we're going to do is top it with glaze. But I think what I'm going to do is take one out and just top one with glaze. So that way you can top it with glaze whenever you decide to eat it. Okay, I'll be right back so we can top it with glaze. Okay, you all, these are the baked potatoes in the oven, and I think that they're done. And these are the caramelized onion sirloin steaks in the oven. And I think that they're done as well. Okay, you all, so let's go ahead and top this Blackberry Cobbler biscuit with glaze. And then it'll be time to eat. Okay, you all, I'm back. And look how nice these come out. Y'all see that? I'm going to try to hold it because it's real hot. And see if you can see the bottom, how it cooked. Ooh, this is hot, you guys. Can you see that? Okay, now, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to take some glaze. And we're just going to... You pour as much glaze as you want. This is how I'm going to do mine. Okay, you all. Now it's time for the taste test. Listen, if anyone in the comments knows what this little thing is, let me know. I bought it for 50 cents at Amazon, and I don't even know if it's a cooking utensil. But I'm going to use it like it is. Well, I'm not cooking with it, but like for something like this, it came out perfect. Okay, you all, I'm about to taste this and let you know what it tastes like. Okay. Okay, I'm going to give you all, let me get it cut. I'm going to give you all the first bite. How about that? Let's get it where you can. Okay, my first bite is going to you. I hope you enjoy that. Now, let me taste it. Okay, y'all. That's the young folks say. And I don't really eat blackberries, but this right here, this is bussin'. Mmm. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna pick it up and let you see what it's looking like on the inside. Oh my God, y'all, that is big bussin'. Okay, I'll be back to show you my finished plate.
Icing is delicious.
Okay, you all, so we decided to go ahead and pour the icing on here. And I'm going to let it sit and let it coagulate. Blackberry Cobbler biscuits. You all, these are delicious. I cannot wait to eat this steak, the baked potatoes, but I'll be right back to show you all my finished food and my finished plate. Okay, everyone, I'm back and dinner is done. We have caramelized onion sirloin steak. We have baked potatoes. Squash and zucchini stir-fried in slap your mama and garlic. And for dessert, we have blackberry cobbler biscuits. Okay, I'll be right back to show you my finished plate. Okay, you all, I'm back, and this is my finished plate. Caramelized onion sirloin steak. And I cut it in half so you could see that it's done. Baked potato with butter, sour cream, and a little salt. Sauteed zucchini and squash with slap your mama. And you already know what was for dessert. Blackberry cobbler biscuits. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a most wonderful meal. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.